Okay, due to the fact that I'm falling asleep and I need a 10-minute nap, I'm going to try to make this video short. It's two videos in one. Both are a case of rape. The first one I made 4 videos of and I had to delete them because I got enraged and I couldn't really express myself without cussing. So we're going to try this again. This rape particular first is a male rape victim. So this is not for children, so please don't let your children be watching this. If they're not like 14, they need to go dream somewhere else. Alright, it says here, I'm a male rape survivor and I'm done feeling ashamed. Rape victims and survivors are the strongest people. We suffer so much harm in an instant and continue to feel the pain for a lifetime. Something I've always said because you can't undo it once it's done. Warning, this piece includes descriptive sexual assault which may be triggered for some readers. It may be triggering for some readers. Remembering trauma is like a reoccurring dream, or recalling a dream. You're not completely certain of what happened, but you remember both the important absurd scenes, struggling to breathe and hanging tight faster around your neck and facing deep into your pillow, making pointless noises muttered by the polyester of the poison. I remember he had socks. He had odd socks. It's funny how years can go by from trauma, but you'll still remember those parts. I was 21 when I was raped, though, to tell the truth, it was like a while before I realized what had happened. With a lot of wounds, the realization came through seeing a bloody water and piercing, circling down the plug hole. Our rapist was handsome. This is stank, I think, STANK. He stank of cigarettes, smoke, and deodorant. A difficult thing to find out via messages. He put his rapist and smoker in the dating app, bro. I probably had swiped left, but his profile told nothing past his age and his body type. Then it goes here in this big blue patch. In these days after he raped me, I struggled to stop telling myself that it was my fault for trusting him. Which is what the next paragraph says. Yes, that I said. It's time for me who host the hookup. It was me who hosted the hookup. It was me who even gave him a glass of water afterwards. It didn't click that it was a crime scene until I saw red. Suddenly inside my head, it was like a hurricane. The mirror began to notice the marks and the scratches and the bruises of my hurting body. I looked like a corpse. I felt sick, and then I joined the tattering meat in front of me. The same I felt the excruciating, but I couldn't just ignore the pain. I chose to book an emergency room GP appointment, going to an A&E. I have no idea what any of that is. I was critically thought reserved for serious wounds. In hindsight, I probably should have gone there. My GP was the first and only person, I don't know, I guess that's gay partner? I have no idea. So this is a dude raped by a dude because he was gay. His eyes wintered as I told him what had happened. Luckily, no significant damage caused downstairs. He kept an eye on the toilet tips for a while, just to be safe. Upstairs, in another story, my neck was seriously bruised from the rapist's hands. There would be deep purple dents in my fingertips, bruises. So several he warned, being having a constant beck and injuries to help the morbid way. It was a physical sign of damage, though. Towards me, something shut down my sense of guilt in a dark room. I had counseling and therapy, and gradually, blah, 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 blah. Okay, men struggle to express themselves, especially if they feel emascu emasculated. Being open and honest, such as a crime is difficult, I felt though judgment and sentence would be a victim, and I still do to some extent. But rape is never the fault of the victim. I didn't want to be raped, nor did my actions give him permission for it. My rapist took advantage of me. My rapist is not just a sexual crime, it is a power crime. The rapist overpowered me and forced me to survive his assault. The bruises displayed for weeks after we were intense natural tattoos telling me this cruel truth. The shame I felt also came from being a male victim. The rape survivors UK, so this clearly happened out of the country, out of America. Estimated that 12,000 men are raped every year, with more than 70,000 men sexually abused or assaulted. The number of women is significantly higher and dwarfs in statistics that of male sexual abuse, but both men and women in the UK experience rape, and having different features of both does not make her either less important. Had attempted this. I had many forward sooners. My worries were that I walked into the police station and gave them the details. I was just more concerned with the judgments of the accepting of the truth and wanted justice. Okay, I'm gonna finish this now. I think I'm gonna scroll up. I was raped in early 2017. I remember it raining. It was one of the worst memories. I've wanted to talk about this for a long time. I think putting it into words helped me even more. Rape victims and survivors are the strongest people. We suffer so much harm, blah, blah, blah. I hope that one day I forget it happened, but I'll fight with everyone to speak over the darkness. Alright, it has a rape victim support number for the UK. It also has a .com, which says rapesupport.org UK, or call 0808 1689111 Sexual Abuse Reference Center. Also find a SARC, rapecrisis.org, etc., etc. Alright, so I got this from my Top Buzz thing, and I'm going to try and find the other article that I wanted to do. It was about a black dude named Cobbs or some shit, like Combs or Cobbs, who beat and raped his 19-week pregnant girlfriend, and for some reason I can't find the damn thing. That's one thing about these damn online things, you know. Once they go away, they go away, and you gotta struggle like hell to find them. I mean, if you know what you're doing, it's not a big deal. But my dumb ass don't know what I'm doing, so it is a big deal. I also hate technology, just to get that out the way. But while I search for that, I put on my timeline also about Harvey Weinstein telling his second alleged assistant or whatever, her name was Rowana Chu, or Chiu. He said that he never had a Chinese girl before. So you can go look at that. Weinstein's former assistant, Rihanna Chu, has said she has attempted suicide twice after the disgraced movie mogul allegedly tried to rape her 21 years ago. And that was in the New York Times. Former Miramax employee claimed that Weinstein told her he liked Chinese girls because they were discreet, and hours before the alleged assault took place. And on my timeline, I confess that I love Asian women too, but I'm a little bit less blunt about how you speak amongst those things. I really do love Asian women, but I found it. God loves me sometimes. he would love me more if he actually would help me out a little bit more. But anyway, so jumping off of Harvey Weinstein to the article that I worked on 4 times and screwed up. So, Florida man accused of beating, raping his his pregnant girlfriend to kill the fetus. All right, this is the same article, just on a different site, I guess. So, Miami, Florida, CBS, Miami, AP. The one I initially found it on was the Gainesville Sun. So we're gonna go. Gainesville says 20-year-old man beat, raped, and threatened his pregnant girlfriend with a knife in hopes of killing the fetus. The arrest affidavit says Joseph Bernard J. Combs was arrested Friday on charges that include attempting murder, sexual battery, aggravated assault, and kidnapping. He remains in jail for bail for $3.5 million bond. Gainesville Sun, there you go, reports the woman had been dating Combs for about a year. She was 19 weeks pregnant, and the arrest report says Combs told her, "I can't let you have my son," before dragging her into the living room, where he punched and kicked her in the abdomen, threatening to slit her throat, and then he raped her. Now, if you don't want her to get pregnant, you probably don't want to rape her, because that's pretty fucking dumb, and that's pretty much how people can get pregnant. The police say the woman suffered an intense bruising on the attack on Friday. A lawyer for Combs isn't listed in the jail records. So, let me get you guys a picture of this dickhead, because in my other video, I showed this guy who just ruined life for black people and the unborn child. We don't know if he's going to make it, but this is the asshole. Now, I also said in the videos that I destroyed, I'm going to make a video that's slightly related to this, but not. So I'm going to do that as I continue to fight sleep. So thank you guys for watching.